It's a beautiful early October afternoon here at the Worthington Diamond Mine, October 6, 2022. We've been digging lamperite from this deposit of ore, which is located just outside of southwest Arkansas's famous Crater of Diamond State Park. The Worthington Diamond Mine is a portion of one of the 7 known diamond pipes that exist within 3 miles in a northeasterly trend from the Crater of Diamond State Park. Now, when you dig a hole in the ground, and we are getting down here a ways, the problem is when it rains, this would be a pond. And we don't want the water to be ponded up here. So it hasn't rained for more than a month, and we're in a severe drought right now. So this is the time to dig a drainage for this would-be pond. So what I did is I took the Mini-X yesterday and I dug this drainage trench. So everything slopes this way and then it goes downhill. And this may not be the straightest or most uniformly level ditch, but I bet the water will figure out how to go downhill from here, and that's all that matters. So we're down in the ground a ways with this trench, and the natural topography of the land slopes this way. Back when it was just a forest here, there was a ditch, a trench down through this way, and so I just dug in accordance with the natural slope so the water can find its way past here. I'm getting in kind of deep, which is great. The water will go this way when it rains. I want to take you down here and show you where the water will end up. And I haven't really figured out a way to get out of this trench once I get down here, but we'll figure that out when we get to the end. In fact, when I was digging this with the Mini-X, I didn't have it figured out how I would get the Mini-X back out of here, because I was piling things up on the side here as I came down. But this used to be a pond, but it's so dry and dusty, there's no water in it. We have overflow pipes here so that when this all fills up with water, it'll go through these pipes. And we have a dam here so that we can access the rest of our property on the other side. So let me get you up here to get a perspective. We have 10 acres, and as you can see, this naturally drains through here, and our pipes do come out on this other side if and when the pond fills up with water again. The water will go through those 3 large pipes, 6-inch pipes, and go to the other side. But we're going to need a lot of water to fill this up. But the point is not so much to have a pond here as to have a way for the mine to drain, and it does slope downhill quite a bit from here. So this is what it looks like, and this is a way to get rid of all the water that we'll have this winter. I decided now was the time to dig this because this will soon be so wet the Mini-X would get stuck there. This side of our mine is not diamondiferous. It has just clay over here. We're outside the intrusion. Over where we're digging is the edge of the volcanic intrusion that brought the diamonds to the surface. It's a little windy here today. We had a cold front move in. It's 90 and sunny, but now cold weather's blowing in. But no rain came with the cold front. Anyhow, this gives a different perspective on our diamond mine, the pit that Fred Flintstone is digging here. And This is what our setup looks like, and the drainage ditch that we have down through there. So we're ready for the rain, and they're talking like a week from today, Thursday the 13th, we could get some rain, but maybe only a ½ inch. But then possibly after that, we may be in for wet weather, bound to be wet weather soon. Right here you can see this is lamperite right here, and it's fractured vertically, and that stake marks the edge. There's clay on that side and lamperite over here, and I left a foot or two of lamperite along this edge because it's harder than the clay, and we didn't want water to wash down and wash clay into our mine sample. So when it rains, the water goes that way and down here and into this ditch and onto our pond. So we're ready for the rain. We hope it will rain. It's been awfully dry, but all of this is diamond bearing ore, and this is what we want to dig up. This is off of the top of the lamperite intrusion. This is manganese and iron, which is a goethite limonite deposit, and I think it's pretty cool. It has a lot of minerals in it that the deer like to lick, and that's how blacklick got its name. They had black soil, and the deer like to lick it for the minerals. So anyhow, I brought the Mini-X up here. I'm going to pile up some more ore that we can sample, continue running through the plant, because we run quite a bit every day. But that just gives you an idea what we do here in planning for the future, because as you see, we are down in a hole. This is the ramp Mac comes down to get this ore, and we don't want it to be a pond. So we're ready for winter weather, and I'm going to get down with the Mini-X and play in here some and dig this out some. Because all winter I'll be able to dig from up here where it's dry, but pretty soon it's going to be too wet to dig down here. So I think I'm going to do some digging there and set the material up here where we can get to it. Thanks for joining me on this beautiful October afternoon, 2022. October 6th, for a look at the 10-acre Worthington diamond mine located a short distance outside of the Crater of Diamond State Park.